Hey guys, and welcome to my first F1 2020 video. And as you can see, we have an online race right here in the wet. This was actually my first race in the game. It was a lobby hosted by Jarno Opmeer, and we actually get a really bad start in these wet conditions, as I'm not used to them. As I said, it was my first race and I didn't have any practice in the wet. We are last right now, but one car is already out, so we gain a position. And there's going to be carnage in this second or third corner. Simon Weigang, another esport driver, spins out and ends up ahead of us.
Yellow flag.
I'm not using. Oh, and there's more carnage, and there's going to be even more. As you can see, 4-5 cars going down, and we are P13 from pre-20. That's a really good start. And as you can see, Simon he's really fast. He's already 1.5 seconds ahead of me, but I'm ahead of my nearest competitor by this amount. As some driver, I don't know who it is. He actually won the race. Spoilers. As two drivers pitted for some reason. This one I wanted to show. As you can see, I skipped the second lap and mainly the third. So this is how strict the track limits are. As Jarno, Opmeer and VSR only actually pits, and one of them ends up behind me. I don't know why they pitted. They might have had a penalty for jumping the start. It was a really aggressive overtake. He overtook me really aggressively. I don't know what I could have done. It was really fast, so he left it pretty quickly. And they caught up to Simon pretty quickly as well. As you can see, Opmeer is already 5 tenths ahead of him. As they leave me, as I'm struggling to get on the power. And as you can see, it's the last lap of this race. I'm pretty familiar with the braking by now, and as you can see, they actually collide, and he pushes the Haas driver off the track.
Okay, clear.
That's going to give me a good opportunity to try and overtake him, but I didn't manage to do so. And he's already 1 second ahead of me, so that just shows you how quick the really quick guys are in this game. But as you're going to see, he actually slows down. I think he actually waited for the Haas driver, because he did the overtake really aggressively too. It was that, and there was the track limit. I didn't get a warning for this, as the McLaren actually spins off and be P7 in the last corner, or well, last straight. We're going to skip to the second GP, as I'm already getting overtaken, or actually I let them go because I'm really bad around Singapore. I actually didn't have as someone spins off the last corner. It's really difficult, although these cars are pretty good when it comes to the grip and the downforce in high-speed corners. It's mainly these low-speed corners, right, like this one, where we have lots of oversteer. We got here because the driver behind me was really fast, but he couldn't overtake the other two cars. But now he's going to be on my tail. He's 2.5 seconds behind me, but that gap is going to go down pretty quickly. as this was my first race on this track, on this game. And as you can see, another one where I lock up. Lockups in this game are pretty bad. You, as we understeer again, as I said so. And he's 7/10 behind me only, with half a lap. So as you can see, he was really quick.
This is your final lap.
And I didn't have much ERS left, so I didn't know how will I be able to defend this. Although it's pretty hard to pass in Singapore, and I still had loads of fuel on board, so that's a good thing. As someone spins off, I think it's a lap driver. Yes, it is. As you can see the blue flags. And what is he going to do? He has to go to the outside since I'm defending the inside. We collide. He goes off track, but he made an overtake before going off the track, before we collided. As you can see, I'm still learning this new handling model, turning in a bit too early and getting a penalty for my stuff. But it isn't a big thing because my nearest competitor is 5 seconds behind. And as you can see, another time where I oversteered in these low speed corners. I think Monaco is the worst when it comes to this, because obviously it has lots of low speed corners where you are oversteering into the wall. Well, as you can see, he's already 2.7 seconds ahead of me, so I was no match for him. Simon wins the race actually in the Haas, not the Renault like he was in last year. I'm using the overtake to the last corner. It's not what it was meant to be like, meant to be used. As we cut to this race in Spa, it's actually another lobby, since the other one ended and they left. And actually my PC crashed, my game crashed. So I never crashed out in F1 2019, so that's a bit interesting. But also, as we know, Norris had lots of issues with this, so it seems like they still can't fix it. As I'm ahead in this race now, I was in P2. The first driver had a bad start, and I took the first place, took the lead, and I'm leading quite comfortably, 1.4 seconds ahead of the Red Bull driver. He was really fast, and I had to use overtake, the overtake button, to get out of his DRS, as you can see. And of course, at the top of Eau Rouge or Red Lion, I think that's Eau Rouge, and the one on the bottom is Red Lion, but I don't know. No, it's not too relevant. It's dead meat. Second lap, and I lock up. As I said, these low speed corners and these lockups are really bad in this game. You don't want to lock up, but every stock setup, as I think they are on 100% brake pressure. So that's what makes it really difficult at the beginning. I think previously it was 75% or something like that. As you can see, I have 2 purple sectors, but that's just because I'm in first place. Actually, the guy behind is catching me. He's almost in my DRS, so I have to use the overtake button and rich mix to clear that 1 second gap going into the DRS detection zone. And what I noticed is that he was pretty bad coming out of the corner. The Buster chicane is 1.4 seconds behind me. generally he had bad exits. I think. As you can see again, 1.5 seconds ahead of him. I'm using too much overtake button there, so I didn't know why I did that. Generally, I think the game is an improvement over last year's game. If you're playing online, well, you know, you should really upgrade because the player base is much bigger, especially in the beginning. There are lots of open lobbies. What I can say is that those starts when players are out of sync, I didn't notice those so far, and I haven't been stuck on a loading screen so far, so that's good. These are bugs that had to be fixed because they made the game really bad. I think I had back to the race. I had an increased top speed setup, and that's why he was catching me in the second sector. And as you can see, I almost cleared him with the overtake, but I think he got DRS. He got it, and also he was faster on that lap, so he gained half a second of me, so that's pretty bad. But I'm still out of his DRS, so I don't have to defend it much. What I noticed is that I think the DRS and slipstream aren't that overpowered in this game, because they were last year's game, but you have the overtake button, which if the car ahead is out of ERS, it's just really OP, and you can't really defend that. So you have to make sure you have ERS, but you have to use the ERS to keep the car behind out of your DRS. So yeah, that's a fine balance there, which you have to find. That I obviously didn't find in this race because he's 7/10 behind me coming into that last lap. Well, we're just halfway through this lap, but as you can see, it's much closer than he's ever been before, and I'm pretty much out of ERS, so I don't know how will I be able to defend this one. Yeah, back to the game. Also, if you're an offline player, you know that my team is a big improvement in the offline section, and also the AI is a bit better. I wouldn't say it's too big of an improvement, but it is an improvement over last year's game.
This is your final lap.
As we're coming into the last lap, he's 7/10 behind me. I have to get a really good exit, and I'm almost clear of him. Let's see what's going to happen. I'm using overtake too, but of course he's using it too, because he knows he has to stay in my DRS so, to have any kind of chance. As I actually run out of ERS, so this is going to be his chance. Thankfully, I still have some fuel on board, as he's half a second behind me, and we are clear. If basically, if he can't pass me there, then he doesn't really have any chance on anywhere else on the track. If I put my car in the right place, even in the last flat out section. Although if I completely ran out of ERS and he has lots of them, lots of ERS, then I might be in trouble, as he's really close right there. He could go for the dive bomb, but no, he knows better. He knew that I would turn in on him, and the contact system is still a bit glitchy, like it was last year's game. I actually managed to clear him, because I think it's harder to go in the dirty air than it was last year. As I used overtake to make sure he can't pass me, and there's the bus stop for the last time. going into second gear, you don't have to use first gear for that extra rotation as we win the race. And that's it. I only had 3 races. More videos coming soon. Bye.